Lolo.
Oh my god. Incroyable, famille!
Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your guy Trey5 back again with another creepy video compilation. Make sure you guys like the video, and if you're new, subscribe so you can join the family. Let's jump right into it, y'all.
So let me see if I got this straight. You're trying to tell me that this is a natural rock formation? Oh, you son of a ballbag. This is known as the Free Rock Whales in Thailand, and it's been given that name because people say it resembles a family of whales, a mommy whale, a daddy whale, and a baby whale. But the official narrative says that it's just a natural rock formation that was formed over 75 million years ago. But check the catch, 75 million years ago, this whole region was underwater. Oh, we got your ass now. So what people are saying is that the reason why they look like whales, because brother, that's what they are. Petrified giant whales. Oh my days. So what we're trying to say is that many years ago, everything grew to an enormous size. Vegetation, animals, even humans. And at some point, there was a cataclysm that petrified many living things and turned them into stone. But the eyes are useless when the mind is blind.
He said the eyes is useless when the mind is blind. Do y'all believe that petrified giants existed? Because I do. If you do research on petrified giants, the videos you will see will blow your mind. You know, there's theories out there that say that these giants are stuck in time. You know, I'm not sure if that's entirely true though. You know, I do believe humans fell in frequency though, and that's what made us smaller than what we used to be. Let me know what you guys think about this.
And I bet you if I told my family to put an air tag in me before they buried me in the ground, how much you want to bet in like 72 hours my location would update to like KFC or Chick-fil-A or something? Y'all think that human flesh in the food is so far-fetched, but it's really not. You might not be able to taste it, but it's not far-fetched.
Post that said, "It's glitter, y'all, it's glitter." And I'm like, well, what's glitter? And I was reading the comments and they're like, you know, the stuff in the sky that's being sprayed, since if you look at it in the sunlight, it sparkles. And I guess they ran a test on it and said it's glitter. And then another comment said that the glitter is smart dust so that they can track us. And then another comment said, yeah, the glitter is made from people. And I'm like, hold up a damn minute, because I also learned that the way you make diamonds is by compressing carbon. That's how you make diamonds, is by compressing carbon. And people are carbon-based. Human beings were carbon-based. If you compress us, you can make us into diamonds, because they both glitter and diamonds both refract and reflect sunlight. It's like a prism. And then what's weird about that is that I said to my parents like a week ago, randomly just came out of my mouth, I said, I bet that's where all the dead bodies are going. Is that, you know, when you cremate someone and you spray it like dust in the wind, I bet they're just spraying them in all the cloud seeding. I bet that's how they get rid of the human bodies and the people, besides the food and everything else we know about that. But like, holy crap.
Okay.
What?
Look. New fear unlocked. Motherfucker dropping maggots in the fresh. Oh, bruh.
Damn, I bet this is something you never even thought about. What if a fly did this to your food before and you ate it without even realizing it? You know how you try to spare a fly when they come into your home and you try to wait for it to go out the window? Shit is different now after seeing this video.
What is that? Oh, it looks like Ari. What the fuck is that? Bro. It's like there's a spaceship in there, but the cloud's hiding it. Okay, fucking, what's that movie? Nope.
Nope.
No.
But also, wait a minute.
Dude, wait a minute.
It's not even moving.
What the fuck is that?
I don't like that.
That is weird.
I'm not gonna lie, this don't look like an AI video to me. This look like somebody really recorded this. You know, I never seen this video before. Do y'all think it's real or do y'all think it's fake? You know, aliens are talked about more and more as these years go by. Eventually we gonna start seeing them. Are you prepared for that?
Aliens to invade the United States this November? That's what the news is saying. Not only are they saying that they're going to attack us November, it gets even crazier, but we'll get to that part in 1 minute. You won't even believe me. Look, remember, many of us have known that this was coming. This, you get it? Possible hostile alien threat detected in unknown interstellar object. And it's slated to attack our planet in November according to a controversial new study. I gotta blank this one out because many people don't like the source. But there's many news agencies saying the same thing. And that's not even the craziest part. Why don't you look at this flyer right here? Alien Earth, a new show coming in a few days. Showing the alien with the Earth in its mouth. By the way, look at this one. Very curious. Coming on August 12th, just a few months before November. So do you remember when I made the video about Charlie Kirk posting to his own Twitter that they were seeing UFOs and the pilots of the plane were talking about the UFOs that were surrounding them? And I told you guys there was most definitely a meaning for that. Well, on Twitter, a lot of people were alleging that the leader of the US was going to come out with alien life declassification because people were getting antsy about a certain situation, certain pieces of paper with certain people's names on it. Starts with an E. And then just a few days later, New York Times, other places are saying that we are possibly going to be attacked by aliens. What a time to be alive. And by the way, it's not just a BB, it's an elaborate scheme with many different places and faces and people, and demons and fallen angels and everything. Because what if under your feet there were certain things going on right now? It's more than just demons, it's the most demonic thing your mind can conceive. But there's a layer, like an onion layer, to every declassification for every brainwave and every pattern of thought. Like this right here, saying they're interdimensional beings. But to truly understand the nature and just the whole aspect of what's going on, you need to know history. To the North Pole, the people go.
There was an alien spotted in Compton. A woman had saw it on her Ring camera, and the news is making a report about it. Now, we already knew they were here. The question is now, are they paying bills like us? Because I know they ain't living here for free. We gonna have a problem on our hands if we find out that them motherfuckers are living here for free and we paying taxes and shit.
You know, I believe a couple years ago, the Ring camera team made a statement that says that if you catch any alien activity on your camera, you could turn it in and receive some money for it. So, you know, that's probably exactly what she did. And about the aliens paying bills, I highly doubt it. They probably laughing at us because we paying bills. If you really think about it, we just working to pay bills.
Movie theater layouts do not make sense.
How?
You see that big building and you walk into it, how is there 17 auditoriums in there?
Now that I agree with.
That makes no sense.
I agree with to the max.
Dude, that guy on TikTok brought this up and it's consumed me.
The thing that does is when you walk into your auditorium, it feels like 6 theaters should fit in this building, but there's 24.
There's 24 in those screens. How much wall do you have?
When you walk into a Cinemark, you're entering a portal.
It's a proportionate building, right?
Yes.
A rectangle. You walk into it, it is hollow.
Yeah.
It is a full lobby. Just the sides have theaters. Just the sides.
And they
in there.
all sit over 100. They go up. At what point do they intersect? Why am I watching Avatar, but I'm not hearing the sinners?
And God forbid if it's a movie theater inside of a mall.
Oh, for the love of God.
How am I on the 3rd floor?
Yeah, no, there's only 3 floors in the mall. How am I on the 4th? You go to the 3rd, that's the movie theaters. You walk in the theater, then you gotta go all the fuck up to the top. Am I hanging on top of the mall?
I want somebody to send me a video of them building a movie theater, or else I won't believe it.
There's no new shit to do in the world. It's only like 5 or 6, 7 different foods. And they making all these other foods. There's nothing to do in the motherfucking world but distractions. Think about it. Every young nigga do the same shit. Every old nigga do the same shit. There's nothing to do in the motherfucking world, gang. They ain't give us too many assignments and shit to do in this world. Listen, there's nothing to do here. It's boring as fuck in this prison. Listen, it's boring, gang. What the fuck can you do here? Everybody do the same shit. Everybody run around doing the same shit because there's nothing to do in this prison. Listen, you ever been to jail before? Yeah, sure. And in jail, everybody do the same shit, right? But what's the difference between jail and here? Everybody do the same shit here. Everybody do the same shit in jail. It's the same. Gang, we already in jail. You locked. Listen, the warden in jail, and then you got the president setting the rules, telling you what to do, right? Even in certain neighborhoods, they got time where you can go to sleep, where you can get up. Neighborhoods I live in, you can't turn your can't mow your lawn before 7 o'clock in the morning. So they putting rules and stipulations on you everywhere you go, just like in jail. So how the fuck I'm not in jail? If you drive, you gotta go get a driver's license to drive. Just like when you in jail, you gotta get a hall pass to walk the halls. Stop playing with me, man. They police this bitch. They police jail, gang. I'm in motherfucking jail locked in this motherfucking body. What? The fuck you talking about, gang?
Well, answer this question.
Damn, when you put it like that, this shit is like prison. When you think about it, everybody really is doing the same things. You know, everybody's working to either, you know, buy something that they want or maybe to even travel. But it's really the same thing that everybody else is doing. You know, are we really free or is this just an illusion? You know, my suggestion would be just to live life and take it for what it is and do things that make you happy.
People who survived unsurvivable things. Romil Broom. He survived the electric chair. Tsutomu Yamaguchi. He survived 2 atomic bombs. Dick Williams survived the Titanic. Jacob Miller. He got shot between the eyes and survived. Jumiso Mona. This man fought with a leopard and killed it. Alison Botha. She survived being kidnapped and beheaded.
Oh my God. I am just... Wait a minute. What is that?
Attends, ne t'approche pas. Dans ma main, j'ai le sel. Tiens, goûte ce sel. Espèce d'esprit intolérant au sodium. Tiens. Oh, la famille. Il a transformé le sel en sable. Incroyable, la famille. Quelqu'un a les super pouvoirs. Voilà. Bismillah.
Yeah, he took a little bit too long for me. You know, once I would have seen his arm do that little weird trick, I would have got up out of there. Do you think that guy is from like an ancient tribe or something? And he don't want him in his territory or something like that? Well, hopefully, boy got away safely.
Did y'all know that Miss Mary Mack, the nursery rhyme, is not so cute and sweet? Now let's talk about the scary meaning behind Miss Mary Mack. Now, like I mentioned before, a lot of these nursery rhymes, kid-friendly books and songs and movies was not kid-friendly and often originated from something so dark and creepy. Now, legend has it, Miss Mary Mack was born back in the day, and she was born with lots of deformities. And back then, people literally looked at you as if you were some type of alien if you had any type of deformities. They weren't educated on, you know, being autistic or, you know, having Down syndrome or different, you know, things that we see on a day-to-day basis. So they said that her family was ashamed of her, and she grew up in the church. Like the church basically, you know, helped her out. And the church also was in charge over the graveyards and keeping up with the graves. So they said she was always out there and she was really good at it. And she was insanely strong to the point where she had like superhuman strength, like literally could just do all this stuff that would take several men hours and hours and even sometimes days to do. She could do in like 30 minutes all by herself. And it was said that the children in the area would often pick on her and taunt her and make these different songs where they made the Miss Mary Mack, Mac, Mac, all dressed in black, 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 you know, the song that we used to sing. And allegedly after the third time they sung that song, that's when Mary would come out and tear them up one by one. Now some even say that this song come from a U.S. warship called the USS Mary Mack or something like that. And it was said that the ship was actually black and covered with silver buttons, which is what the song states about the silver buttons on the back. but that still was a ship that was used to fight in the Civil War. So either or, if it was based off Mary the Gravekeeper or this U.S. warship, why is this a children's song? And another thing is, when did we learn this? Because I remember just, doing Ring Around the Rosie and Miss Mary Mac, but who taught us that? I don't ever remember like my parents or my family members like singing that to us. So how did we know about this song? But yeah, a lot of these stories have a lot of twisted lore and just weird things. And I'm like, who made this into a kid nursery rhyme? But let me know what y'all think in the comments. And I'm also gonna tag another creator that goes way in depth about the legend of Miss Mary Mac, the Gravekeeper. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
I still think it's weird that, the Gates family or Bill Gates owns a lot of the, land in North Dakota. I think that's weird. He owns majority of the water in the United States. I think that's weird. Whatever. That, weird. It's to each his own. This is for informational purpose only. But at the same time, it's just like when you go to the grocery store and you see certain products that are on there that, they spray with a bunch of shit, bunch of
The foundation has partnered with DFID on a great number of things, and among those are work we do together on livestock, helping animals survive either by having vaccines or better genetics, helping them be more productive. It's making a big difference. I was down in Ethiopia seeing how chickens are out there laying more eggs, getting more nutrition, and even some small savings into the household. So Edinburgh happens to be where a lot of the world's best work on this is done, and that's why DFID and the Gates Foundation are funding scientists.
This nigga Bill Gates is different. I'm glad Kyrie is coming out and speaking about it as well. This nigga is like an evil villain in a cartoon show or something. This nigga just buying up land and doing what he want on it and selling us the products that he's coming up with. When, I believe most of them are not good for the human body. This nigga is even creating mosquitoes in the lab and putting them out in the world. Like, when are the people gonna address what's going on with this nigga? This nigga just out here freestyling.
So I'm about to make some salmon. I got all this set up. Grill is smoking. Bro, look at... Dude, stop. This is wild caught, fresh salmon. No way.
Lolo.
Shit, that's proof right there. They are literally creating these clouds that we see. I believe that they creating these clouds to block out the sun. They really out here trying to play God. They making it seem like these things are natural when it's really man-made.
The first video that I ever made on here that went viral was I know a vampire when I see one. And back in 2023, or whenever I made that video, it was not mainstream to talk about how there are possibly, allegedly, real-life vampires that live in Hollywood. And more people are coming out because celebrities are just making it so much more obvious. So right now I'm in my I told you so era because I told you there were vampires in Hollywood. There were vampires that you see in fashion, that you see in music, and they're not hiding it anymore. Playboi Carti is very flamboyant with his practices. I've spoken to you about other vampires that are living in Hollywood. I mean, everybody thought I was crazy. but they're coming out now and they're gonna be out in the open about it.
Damn, the things that go on in Hollywood is crazy. And most people wouldn't expect their favorite celebrity to do what they do. You know, I'm gonna leave it at that though. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys sub to the channel if you haven't already. We out, y'all. See you on another video.